All right, hello everybody. Marta Grace here with United Real Estate Kansas City. To my right, I have Whitney Meadow, who is one of our talent acquisition specialists and co-broker. To my left, I have Lee Robertson, who is also our talent acquisition specialist. Here in a second, they will introduce who they are in detail and get to tell you why they're rock stars and why we are so excited to have them join us here at United. But we also want to make certain we answer some questions for you guys. So there are certain questions that we get all the time from new agents or transferring agents who just want to know more about what that looks like, and they have lots of fear, right, and change. Change is never easy. So we want to dispel some of those myths, answer some questions that we get a lot, and hopefully you guys enjoy this quick little segment. So we are going to introduce our acquisition team. So Whitney, will you tell us a little bit about yourself?
Hi, I'm Whitney Mehta. I've been in the real estate industry for over 28 years now, 24 of those here in the Kansas City market. I've been managing broker for a lot of different offices and done compliance for all those years also. So I love helping agents, answering questions. So anytime you want to talk, just give me a holler.
Awesome. Very nice guy. Easy to talk to. All right, Ms. Lee, tell us more about yourself.
Hello, I have been in this business for about 32 years. I'm originally from St. Joseph and moved to Kansas City about 11 years ago. I've worked locally, regionally, and on the national level, specializing in acquisitions, mergers, recruitment, and I look forward to meeting you.
Yeah, awesome. And not here today, but very much a part of our support team, and you know that's what makes us who we are, is our support. We have Cindy Weber, our Director of Education. We have Tiffany Diviak, who is also a co-broker and compliance director. Jacqueline Brainard, who is our fabulous marketing person and camera girl today, and we have Brian Davis, who's our productivity coach. So a full support team here ready to help you guys transition to United. Okay, so we're going to dig right into the questions. Number one, I'll take this one here just because it is the number one question I get. Obviously in real estate, you're not marketing a property so much as you're marketing yourself. So number one question, how does United help with marketing myself and find clients? So this one's easy just because so much of that marketing we actually will automate for you. We at United know that you have to stay top of mind, right? No matter what broker you go to, we will all preach that fortune is in the follow-up. So making certain that we take some of that marketing and automate it for you in just listed, just sold postcard campaigns, automatic social media content and creation for you. We automate the follow-up when you either meet new people at open houses or networking events. We have specific drip campaigns that are pre-templated that take less than 2 minutes to set up in our CRM, which we'll dig into that CRM here in a little bit more later. But so much of that marketing that we know you need to do, we've basically taken that off your plate and automated it for you. So that was an easy question.
Yep.
All right, Whitney, we've got the second one for you. Can you walk an agent through the process of transferring, and their fear is, will there be any interruption in their business?
Sure, of course. We are licensed both Kansas and Missouri, obviously. Kansas is very easy and simple. You do everything online with them, so it's almost instantaneous. No charge either. Kansas doesn't charge. With Missouri, there's a process of doing it. You have to fill out paperwork that both the new broker, which Marta would sign, and your existing broker would sign. And you also get your wall license from your existing broker. Send that all in together. I recommend sending it in overnight or some way that you got a way to prove that you sent it and that they received it. And as long as you've got all that stuff together and send it in with Missouri, you're good to do business with the new company right away also. So really there isn't much of a delay or a hold up on your business or whatever. You can continue doing business as normal for the most part.
Yeah, awesome. Love that. All right, and the next question is, what technology and tools does United provide to help me succeed? So I'll take that one. Again, with United, our CEO sold his last company to Microsoft, so technology is his passion. So they've created a very awesome, user-friendly CRM called Bullseye. The important key is that it's also proprietary technology to United, which means that it's owned by United, so it's not going to change. I know many agents who come from other brokerages, part of their frustration and why they don't use a company-provided CRM is because every 2-3 years they're changing companies, using somebody new, and so they're starting over every 2-3 years, and that does not happen here at United. So that's just a piece of the technology. We have websites we create for you that are connected to IDX. We have paperless pipelines, so lots of really amazing tools that are part of your technology package that you get here. All right, next question is for Lee. So Lee, can you tell us more about the LEAD program and if United provides leads for new and experienced agents?
Absolutely, we do. We obtain leads through Realtor.com, and every United agent has the opportunity to download the app called OpCity, and they put in their profile, their expertise, and when the leads come in, they have that opportunity to jump on those leads. And so it's really a first come, first serve, and everything is very, what do I want to say? It's kind of on a equal.
It's about who's hungry. I like,
Right.
yeah, you're absolutely right. That's a really good point, because it's not about preferential treatment. It's not about who knows the broker and gets all, cherry picks leads, which I know happens at a lot of other brokerages. Where I started off, it was really just about cherry picking, and back in the day there were fax machines, so I think people would even go to the fax machine and steal leads, which was crazy. But yeah, it's definitely, there's no preferential treatment. It's about who's hungry, who claimed the lead on the app first. When you claim it, the phone will ring with the client on the phone, ready to schedule an appointment. So it's not, like you're having to sell yourself. There's no cold leads. These are all warm leads ready to go. That's also the only time you're not 100% commission. Those are 50-50 split. But it's a great way to stay busy year round. So if you're in a slump or if you're brand new, it's a great way to hit the ground running.
And I love how you can specialize what your fields are and what you enjoy doing. So it's a great app.
Yeah, no, you're right. That's a really good point, because it's not just any lead coming through. When you specialize in a specific area or a certain price point, like you said, you create that profile within OpCity. So the leads that are coming to you are only leads within that niche. So, yeah. Awesome. All right. So we've got Mr. Whitney next. Who reviews my contracts for compliance, and how quickly do I get paid after closing? I know this is a big pain point for a lot of agents. They, at some brokerages are waiting a week, sometimes 2 weeks to get paid, and so that's a question I get a ton. Yeah.
Yep. Tiffany and myself are the ones that are doing the compliance, so we're reviewing your files, and as long as the files are complete, once we get the check that day, as long as the file is complete, we process it that day, Monday through Friday, and then you paid usually within 24 hours of that being processed. We know it's important for the agents to get paid, and again, I think the agents have a lot of control over that also. Get your files complete, get them in there ahead of time, because you know the closing date, so you can do it before it closes.
Yeah.
That's ideal.
Yeah. And I think it's also a good point to make that you're a broker. Tiffany, who does our compliance, is also a broker. So it's not like you have an admin or a transaction coordinator doing our compliance. You have two brokers who have their eyeballs on this paperless pipeline system every day. So it's also very proactive, because you will very quickly hear back if there is something that needs to be corrected. So you can fix it right away and have your file be compliant and perfect and beautiful far before closing.
That's right.
Yep. All right, so I will take the next one here. This next question we have for Lee. What are the commission splits and the fees for United Real Estate?
We are totally 100% commission here at United Real Estate. And we do have a transaction fee of $530, which our agents pass that along to their clients. So we are strictly 100% commission-based and with a lot of support.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think one of the things that our experienced agents will understand is in those dot loop templates that we create for you guys, it's pre-templated to pass that along to the customer, so you have the opportunity to explain that to them when you're signing contracts. And those are also pre-signed by me, so it's one less step for you guys too.
Yep.
Awesome. All right, so it's all about disclosure, right? All right, so we've got kind of a heavy one here. This has been in the news so much lately. So how has the pending NAR settlement affected agents? Whitney, we'll let you take this one.
Currently, I don't think it's affected them a whole lot, other than they're getting questions from their clients out there about it. And there's a lot of misinformation out there about it also. So make sure you come to your broker, come to me, Lee, any of us here. We can help answer that for you, guide you in the right direction, because it's not been settled yet. And we've done business always, with buyer agency. It's just very important to communicate with your buyers. Let them know how they're paid, how you're paid, how you work, how they're represented, what's all involved with it. United Real Estate's always required, the buyer agency agreement to be signed up front and right away, so that the buyer knows that how they're being represented, all that's been disclosed to them. So that's always been important to them. We're doing other things too. United is right now currently to get in place for when it does change, that we're ready for it and we're being proactive to it, so that it doesn't affect anybody's business. It shouldn't hurt it really any at all.
Yeah, I love that. So keep calm and sell on. Right?
That's right. Exactly.
That's right.
Yes.
That's right.
All right, this next one I love as well. So what training and support programs does United offer for new agents? This to me is one of my favorite answers, because many times when you have a 100% commission brokerage, you don't expect a full training package. So with United, when you are new, we have an in-house training with Cindy Weber, who is our Director of Education. She's been a broker for over 40 years, and there's a specific training called Fast Track that we've created specifically for brand new agents. So we go into detail. Understanding the contracts is what makes you a professional. So she focuses a lot on not just, your Facebook and setting up all these profiles and things, but making certain that as a new agent you understand the transaction and understand the contracts. You also get mentored for your first transaction, so you have an experienced agent walking you through from beginning to end for the first buyer and the first listing transaction. So just knowing that you have an expert holding your hand from beginning to end, I think has been key for our new agents, and having the confidence they need to get those first few under their belt.
I think Whitney and I have been around for a while, and we've been through a lot of orientations, and it's one of the best that United does. And so it's very important for those new agents to get that education, and the support here is just amazing.
And the experienced agents also, because I have transferred as an experienced agent, and I've never had the level of help and support and guidance here to show you what the new systems offer and everything. Because as a new agent, or as an experienced agent, I think we kind of get forgotten or think, well, you know it already. Yeah, we know the contracts and stuff, but we don't know the specifics about that company. And they do a wonderful job here of training that. I just recently went through the orientation, so I can speak to that.
That's a valid point. We definitely have things in place for the experienced agent.
Yep.
And an online learning academy as well. So if you're the type of person who says, hey, don't want to have to come in person for that, there's a really robust, I call it the Netflix of real estate learning, a robust online learning academy with pretty much a live class every day. So if every day you wanted to watch something, you could zoom in, ask your questions, and then we have a recorded library that you can watch at any time as well. So a really beautiful combination of in-house and online training there. All right, Lee, we've got the last one for you. We're going to let you close that out. So can you provide guidance on building relationships with other real estate professionals and industry contacts?
Yes, relationships are the key to this business, not only with your buyers and sellers, but with your co-agents, your other agents, and getting involved with the local board of realtors, MLS committees. That way you also stay up on the knowledge and everything else for your clients, but also to have that camaraderie with the other agents, the co-agents that you work with, is so vital in this business. You want to know who you're working with on the other side of the table, but it's also, like I said, a relationship business. I also recommend to get very involved with your communities that you serve. That way they know that you're the expert in real estate, and they'll come to you when they need have that real estate need.
Yeah,
very important. Very, very important.
Yes, and we do provide a one day a month, the first Friday of every month. We do what's called Coffee with Colleagues. So you can come, that's the day we actually introduce all the brand new agents for that month. So it's a really fun time to come eat breakfast, have some coffee, chat. We tend to talk about, what's in the news and what's hot and what's new in real estate. So more networking versus a classroom setting. But it's a great way to really mingle and meet other agents. Lots of deals are made through that mingling.
Absolutely. And everywhere that I go, there are many agents involved, and so some may think, oh, there's too many agents there. It's like, no, you want to be there because there are agents there. So get involved, and it's vital to your business.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Yep.
Yeah. So bottom line, agents need 4 things. They need training, support, technology, and leads. With United, there's really no compromise. You get all 4 while getting to retain 100% of that hard-earned commission. So give us a call if you have any questions. We will do a quick 10-minute chat with you anytime. We look forward to hearing from you. Thanks.
Yep.
Thanks.